Welcome to the first installment of Curtis Answers a Question. Curtis Answers a Question. Bibbidi boop. Today's question comes from Kashi, Kafivehai, Ka5HII. And they ask, why do you bake cookies and cook bacon? So there's a historical reason for this. So back in 1676, there was a Virginian settler named Nathaniel Bacon. One day he approached the mayor of the settlement, Randolph Nays, and formally complained about the lack of toilets in the settlers' houses. The mayor and his inner circle were the only ones with working toilets in the entire settlement. When Mayor Nays refused, Bacon decided to deal with this disappointment by burning the entire settlement to the ground, in what is now known as Bacon's Rebellion. At the exact same time, in a neighboring town, a woman named Flaphaniel Cookie was also launching a complaint against her town leadership regarding toilets. Women in the town weren't allowed to use the toilet. They weren't allowed to evacuate their waste at all. Men found them less appealing if they did, so they just had to hold it in their entire lives. Faced with this similar frustration, she also responded by burning the entire settlement to the ground, in what is now known as Cookie's coup. And when Bacon and his supporters left town, he bumped into Cookie and her supporters. The two rebellion leaders literally bumped into each other, and Cookie dropped her pitchfork. They reached down to pick it up at the same time and accidentally touched hands. They shyly recoiled from each other and introduced themselves. Bacon said, "I just got through setting my town on fire because of the rules regarding toilets." And Cookie said, "Me too." The two instantly fell in love, and the two factions behind them joined together to create their own town. Bacon was from Porkville, and Cookie was from Milktown. So when they joined their towns together, they gave it the name Villtown. 7 days later, after getting married right away, as was customary in 1676, Nathaniel and Flaphaniel were just resting in their new house. Nathaniel was resting on a slab of concrete because he very incorrectly believed that it would help his back, and Flaphaniel was in her meditation chest, which was an iron box that she would go into when she needed to feel like she was in an iron box. As they did this, a surviving loyalist from Porksville snuck into their house and set it on fire in retaliation for what Nathaniel did to their town. During the blaze, a beam fell on the meditation box, trapping Flaphaniel inside. And a beam fell on Nathaniel, pinning him to the concrete slab. While excavating after the fire, the townspeople found the body of Cookie inside of the box and the body of Bacon on the concrete slab. Their friends had a very dark sense of humor, so they joked that Cookie got baked and Bacon got cooked. And a candle went off in their heads because light bulbs had not been invented yet. They decided to name the two ill-fated lovers' favorite foods after them, in their honor. Nathaniel's was strips from the back of a pig, and Flaphaniel's were small, sugary dough circles with chocolate chips. They named them Nathaniel's and Flaphaniel's. But they quickly realized that sucked, so then they changed them to Bacon and Cookies. And that is why you cook bacon and bake cookies, to honor the first people to start a rebellion over some shit. Got a question? I got an answer. Give them to me.